All right, so welcome to another update. And of course, this one we have to give a round of applause to Vibes Cartel for receiving a humanitarian award for the in the city of Lauderdale. And of course, other artists get the award just the same, which include Beaneman, Spragga Benz, Wayne Wonder, and Busy Signal. And of course, other artists do very good gesture over the years. So even those person who never get awarded, I mean, still big up to them. But of course, we have to give Cartel a different round of applause. And reason being, this man been out of prison for a year and change. And that man is making so much positive impact. Remember when this man came out, this man said, yo, he make a plead to God. So you have God get him out of the situation that him go be a change man and go to certain things different and all of that good stuff. And we basically live to see the man execute all I promise what him say. And while we Jamaicans, because of course we have our own downfall and we also tear down each other, while we don't celebrate Cartel as much, and I'm not saying praise him, celebrate people for when they do something good. While we not celebrate him, we say around the country he's being embraced, right? And keep in mind, whatever stigma is attached to his name, it is known worldwide. So whether people want to say, well, indeed, alleged, allegedly killing friend or whatever the case may be, it's in the media right across the world. So at the end of the day, he was acquitted of those charges and he moved forward with him life, and people basically now watch him for be the change man he is, and people support him as is. So again, another big round of applause to Vibes Cartel, Adija Azim Palmer, to continue to do God's work, right? I mean, the Gaza fans, them appreciate it, them see it, and them support it, and we encourage you to even do more. We know that even though you're not in Jamaica, your foundation is still out here doing work. We've seen it, we've heard about it, and really and truly appreciate it, right? And a lot of persons as well, being as a why only Cartel I get highlight and other artists and all of that good stuff. We understand and we know, but I think one of the bigger picture is most persons are look upon Cartel just coming out of prison and all the impact that he has done in that the short time span since he's been out. You get me? And remember, this man been ridiculed, then throw everything at this man, and the man still out here. Now make that phase him and I do some God's work. And keep in mind, people, where Cartel do, him no need to do it. Him no need to do nothing at all. Cartel no need to help nobody. Cartel kind of spur farm. I'm sure them making money, living lavish life, and that's it. And don't give a damn, because guess what? Cartel fans and supporters will support him no matter what. They will. So if you see this man, not only a create for himself, but him still a give back, him still a assist, him still a support. And remember, we are speaking what we know, because I'm pretty sure there's things he's doing under the scene that we know nothing about. Because we've seen persons come out before and say thanks to Cartel for do this for them, thanks Cartel for do that for them, and we never see Cartel RM team. I like that. So a big kudos to Vibes Cartel. When we say things like these, we have to highlight it, because again, we're quick to spread bad narrative and everything to try to tear down an artist. But when some things come out positive about them, we don't really make a big deal out of it. This is a big deal. And of course, while many artists receive it in the past and in different states, you see me, we are look at what is being issued now, and all the other artists who was a part of it, we still have to go now a big thank you and a big shout out. Beaneman, Spragga Benz, Busy Signal, and Wayne Wonder. Big kudos to you all. Also, in other updates, Vibes Cartel received 11 nomination for IRAWMA Award 2026. So, guys, again, another big win for Cartel. We don't know how much he's gonna take home, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he will take home some wins. But again, 11 nomination, that is huge. Don't matter what people think, it don't matter what people say. This man is out here breaking records. This man is out here doing good. And again, for the ones in the back, because whenever we talk positive about Vibes Cartel, the ones in the back always a try push up an next artist or I try tear down Cartel. Zine, this is not to diminish what no other else artist is doing or been doing, right? But we also have to take in mind or into consideration that Cartel was locked away for 13 years, and some of the impact that he has done since his release, a lot of the artists them who was free up and about, they wasn't doing crap. So it's a clear indication that a lot of these artists they were cheating the music, they were cheating the fans, and because nobody out here was doing something different and show them say, guess what, we can do more. People expect more, them wouldn't have tried. Because if you notice, since Cartel come out, so much artists start work, so much artists start do this and all of these good stuff. Because guess what? Cartel make them understand, say, guess what? You have to put in work, you have to interact with fans, you have to be social. You can't be this antisocial, mysterious, mystique person. It doesn't work like that. Again, it might work for you for a time, but again, it won't last forever. So again, a big round of applause. 11 nomination, Gaza Nation. I mean, that is huge, 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 huge. And I mean, while while we hear the comments and people are talk about the charts and all of these stuff, Cartel really, I believe he's listening to the fans and he's trying to basically do things that fans expect of him in terms of trying to get that crossover single and all of that good stuff, which is why even the song with him and Shensia, it was a bit different and it really and truly shed some light in the dancehall space and to do some little work. It is moving. You get me? It might not be the baddest girl song or song where girl can jump on them head, but it's a real and truly nice collaboration and it have the mixture of the old school dancehall with some of the new flair. So I mean that is a good look. So again, Cartel has been doing a pretty amazing job. It's not going unnoticed. It is being seen and it is being recognized. And while the fans out here at Chiran Cartel, the Gaza Nation are in support of every single thing, you always have the people them that's trying to tear him down and all of that good stuff. But again, a wise man once said, right, them a pray for me fall, me a pray for me rise. That mean all of we a pray for my life. So it don't matter if you have something bad to say about me or something good. I mean, you're still talking about my life in some way. So God is being aware. And remember, God don't answer bad prayers despite of what we may think. You get me? So another win for Vibes Cartel, and this is something that I mean we definitely need to celebrate. On to the next. We are now on the journey of this new album that will be released by Vibes Cartel to hit the Grammy desk and for it to get nomination, and hopefully we can take home a Grammy win for the 2026 Grammy Award. So I mean that's about it. Was just real and truly a short update to real and truly, give some much thanks and much celebration to Vibes Cartel and his achievement and also his recognition. Because of course when we see these things about the artist, we are gonna highlight it. You get me? Cartel been through the struggling, been through the pressure, and again, despite of what we may think, if we want to say, okay, and put himself in that situation, it don't matter. I mean, we all go through a phase in our life. We all do some things in our life or get ourselves in some trouble in the past that we may not be proud of. But again, we cannot change the past. We only can correct the future based on our experience, right? So on your journey, sometimes we must learn to forgive, not necessarily tear down people, because on the journey of life, everyone will encounter stuff that it might be out of our control or we may not be thinking correctly at the moment and get yourself in a trouble. But guess what? When we get that second chance, it's all about what we do with it. And it's clear what Vibes Cartel is doing with his second chance. Because we know Vibes Cartel, but then three-quarter of the things them where people are throw at him name and at the right and now. If it was back then, believe me, it was a different ball game. You get me? It was a way, way different ball game. So guess what? He's on the journey of greatness, positiveness, doing God work, and as his motto say, God is the greatest. So again, big up Vibes Cartel once more. Great job, my DJ. Continue to do what you do best. And that is it.